This is the 2026 Porsche 911 GT3 RS, machine so focused, so pure, and so unapologetically track-hungry, it doesn't just redefine performance, it redefines what it means to drive. This isn't just a fast 911, this is a road-legal race. Car that puts supercars and even hypercars on notice. Welcome back to AutoFusion, and today, you're about to meet one of the most extreme Porsches ever built. Let's get one thing out of the way. The GT3 RS isn't about luxury, comfort, or digital toys. This car exists for one reason: to be fast, ridiculously fast. On the track, around corners, on the edge of physics. And in 2026, Porsche has taken everything they've learned from decades of racing, from Le Mans to Nürburgring, and put it into this car. The design says it all. The GT3 RS looks like it just rolled off a race trailer. At the front, massive air ducts channel airflow with surgical precision. The fenders are aggressively vented. The carbon fiber hood features twin NACA ducts for brake cooling. Every opening, every slit, every piece of bodywork is functional. There's no wasted shape. Even the rear wing, now larger than ever, is active, adjusting in real time based on speed and downforce requirements. And yes, it includes a drag reduction system, just like Formula One. The stance is wide, low, and planted. At the rear, a massive diffuser and centrally mounted dual exhaust tips make it clear this car breathes fire. The entire body is littered with carbon fiber, roof, hood, doors, even the interior trim. The result, weight is down to the bare minimum. 3,075 pounds, 1,395 kilograms. Lighter than most compact cars. Underneath the rear deck lies a masterpiece of an engine. A 4.0-liter, naturally aspirated flat-six, revving to a spine-tingling 9,500 RPM in an age of forced induction and electric torque. This engine is a love letter to pure mechanical perfection. Power. A mind-blowing 550 horsepower sent to the rear wheels only. Through a 7-speed PDK dual-clutch transmission that shifts with lightning speed. 0 to 60, just 3.0 seconds flat. Top speed, over 198 miles per hour, but numbers don't do it justice. The way this car delivers power that sets it apart. Linear, instant, razor-sharp, no turbos, no delay. Just a crescendo of sound, vibration, and velocity that pulls you into another dimension. The suspension, completely re-engineered. Porsche's double wishbone front axle, derived from the RSR race car, improves grip and stability through corners. Adaptive dampers, adjustable ride height, camber, toe angle, all tunable. You can dial this car to any track in the world. And the grip, next level. Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2, our tires wrap, center-lock 20-inch front and 21-inch rear wheels, providing motorsport-grade traction. Inside the cabin, forget plush comfort. This is a cockpit. Carbon bucket seats wrap around you like a race harness. The steering wheel, stripped of buttons, only the essentials remain. Behind it, shift lights blink at red line. The center console houses the famous Porsche driving mode dials: normal, sport, track, and individual, plus a new track precision manager with split-second telemetry feedback. Want audio? It's optional. Air conditioning. Optional rear seats? Forget it. Everything that doesn't help lap time is gone. And yet, what remains is beautiful in its simplicity. Alcantara exposed carbon and red contrast stitching remind you this is still a Porsche, just one with its priorities in order. Brakes. Carbon ceramics. 16.1-inch rotors up front, 15.4-inch in the rear. They stop the GT3 RS like hitting a wall. Repeatedly fade. Non-existent. The pedal feel. Surgical. You can modulate these brakes at the very edge of grip without locking up. The Aero is what truly sets the 2026 GT3 RS apart from anything else in its class. At speed, this car generates over 1,900 pounds of downforce, nearly double that of the previous generation. That means higher cornering speeds, more stability, and more control at every limit. You don't just drive the GT3 RS, you command it. And yet, it's still a road car. Street legal, you can drive it to the track, tear it up all day, and drive it back home. It's the closest you can get to a GT3 Cup car without a roll cage and pit crew. Now let's talk price. The 2026 GT3 RS starts at around $245,000 USD, but with options like the Weissach package, magnesium wheels, and paint-to-sample colors. Most will leave the factory north of $300,000. Expensive. Yes, worth it. Every single dollar, because the GT3 RS isn't just a car, it's a benchmark, it's a statement. It's Porsche telling the world that in the age of hybrids and autonomous tech, driving still matters. Engine sound still matters. Feedback, connection, control, they still matter. So who is this car for? Not for the casual enthusiast, not for the daily commuter. This car is for purists, for those who crave perfection in the details, for the driver who feels alive only when balancing on the edge of grip at 130 miles per hour, brake pedal vibrating under their foot, engine screaming behind them. This is not a toy, it's a tool. At AutoFusion, we live for cars like this. Cars that demand your respect. Cars that offer no excuses. The 2026 Porsche 911 GT3 RS is as close as you'll get to racing glory on public roads. And it might be the last of its kind, because, let's face it, the future is electric. But this is mechanical art, an endangered species. And one day, it'll be gone. But for now, for those lucky enough to drive it, it's a symphony of gasoline and grip. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to stay tuned for more high-performance reviews, car tech insights, and the future of driving passion. Let us know in the comments, would you pick the GT3 RS over a McLaren Artura, or maybe the Ferrari 296 GTB? This was the 2026 Porsche 911 GT3 RS, not just the peak of Porsche, but the peak of driving itself. Thanks for watching AutoFusion. We'll see you at Redline.